Well, guys, I just feel like a loser because I got cocky and I over leveraged on MEXC, got massively liquidated, lost more money than I've ever made in any of my jobs, full-time salary plus benefits, gone. Liquidated, folks. That's what happens when you get cocky and you over leverage margin trading. So today's a sad day, and the markets obviously are down. You got Bitcoin sub $70,000. Why? What's going on? Well, if you don't know, Bitcoin is not independent from stocks. Okay, it's correlated. It's correlated with a lot of things. Well, if you look at the inflation data that we got, CPI report this week, it was not good. Okay, why? What's the big deal? Well, the market is expecting a massive. Stick around, by the way, for this video, because I'm going to show you what's keeping me not super depressed. There's a couple projects I'm going to show you that are actually still paying that I can't believe are still paying, and ways that I'm making passive income while losing and liquidating. And by the way, if you haven't joined my chat, join my chat, because there I said I post wins and the losses. A lot of these YouTubers, oh, I won here, but they never talk about their losses. I promise you, they never talk about their losses. I did. And yeah, it's a sad day. So this is butter. I just bought butter. I bought some bread because that's the only thing I can afford right now is bread, butter, and water. Yeah, like I'm acting kind of funny, but I am actually really down because I'm mad at myself. I didn't cut losses. I went to sleep. I woke up massively liquidated. Like, I don't even want to say how much, but it's really, really sad. And if you don't, like, I saw this too. I even posted in my chat, I said, look, if CPI is really bad, then there's no reason to buy this dip because Wall Street and investors are going to realize that there ain't no Fed bailout coming, at least until July. Well, we're only March 15th right now. So you got March to April to May to June. There's so many days ahead to just either go sideways trade or to bleed. And right now we're seeing the market bleed. I mean, this is what you're seeing. Bitcoin, I imagine, is just going to kind of go sideways trade and just be kind of sucky for a while. You know, I just don't get why people are going to be massively bullish, especially coming off of a massive bull run. Okay. So be careful out there. That's all I'm doing is holding now. I'm not going to sell out of positions. I don't think that crypto is done. I just think we've got, a month until the halving. And so you got lots of time before then to buy. Okay. So with that said, I want to talk about this or a bit. These guys have been great. And I screwed up. In my last video, I thought that they had rugged. I just did 2 successful withdrawals. You guys can see they hit right here, 14, 13, 12. So I'm making $50 a day in this one. And this is crazy because making passive income in DeFi projects is not a bad idea right now. So this one's paying. And then also I screwed up. AKA has been paying me, guys. I thought they stopped, but they hadn't. So AKA is another one. In fact, available balance is 180. Let me just show you this new package they have. There's 20-day plan, 30-day plan, 40-day plan, and 101-day plan. I'm going to do this one because it's 3.3%. So I'll show you how you do it. You just come here, click purchase, you select the package, you click purchase, and that's it. Boom, successful purchase. Let's pick this one. Wait, did it go? Yes, okay. And then let's do another one. Make an investment, pick a $50 package, 40-day plan, making 3.2%, purchase. So AKA is still up and running. And this is one of the ones that I was like, really, I don't know. How long will this have to run? And I'm showing you these 2 projects because I felt the same way when I got into XB. And XB, guys, is now a project that pays out, I don't know, anywhere from $500 to $700 a day. Now, anything in DeFi is sketch because when you don't know who the founders are, you go through all this. Are they going to rug? Like, that's pretty normal. But so is buying a bunch of dog with hat. Okay. I own a ton of dog with hat. And, you know, you could look at this and just freak out and go, oh no, we're not at all-time high. The rally's over, the rally's over. But these all trade in sympathy with Bitcoin, okay? So as long as Bitcoin is trading sideways and there's no momentum, expect all the coins to kind of take a dip. That's just the way crypto works. And it's also watching the SPY, watching the S&P, watching stocks, and realizing that risk is back, because as long as CPI data is hot and we don't have a Fed bailout coming, meaning we don't have the easing of restrictions, monetary, like what happens when the Fed reduces interest rates is it eases up on the friction in the economy. Right now, there's a lot of friction, right? Like, I want to buy the house, but 8% is a lot. Or I want to invest in my business. I want to hire someone, but we got to pay a ton in interest. When the Fed removes that, people go spending like crazy. But the problem with that is we almost are writing our own narrative. Because think about it. If you are anticipating a Fed rate cut in like June, July, you kind of like, you're ready to spend. Maybe you're already front running that. You're like, well, let's spend it because we're going to get interest rates and cuts in a few months. The problem with that is you're increasing spend, which increases inflation, and then you never get the rate cut. So Jerome Powell has to walk a fine line, the Fed chairman, and honestly, I don't know about if we're going to see rate cuts anytime soon. Inflation is hot still. And as long as inflation's hot, you're not going to have stocks rallying to all-time highs. That's why you see Tesla. Tesla is a stock that is definitely dependent upon, it's a car company. People can't go buy cars and realize half their payments go into an interest payment. So all these companies that are affected by massive interest rates, like all the automobile companies, which, by the way, Tesla is not an automobile company. That's like their robot 1.0. It just happens to be on 4 wheels. Soon it will be a humanoid robot, and there'll be so many use cases in commercial and retail to own a own humanoid robot. All that to say, hold your Tesla. Dollar cost average in. I'm not worried long-term about Tesla. It just sucks. It sucks if you're looking at your wallet every day, your phone every day, and it's life. It's life as an investor. But I do remember a lot of the wise investors, they talk about how the successful investors are often the most patient. And that's the way you have to be in these markets. So we're coming off the euphoria of the ETFs. Bitcoin is the sexy thing in Wall Street. And, you know, eventually the inflows are going to become outflows in the ETFs. And but in the meantime, you got DeFi, and that DeFi, what's cool about DeFi is projects like AKA and these Orbit and XB, Xiao, Bruno X. Bruno X just paid me. If you don't know what Bruno X is, guys, it's this project right here. This one just paid me out Friday. So you gotta love it. You gotta love making passive income while being liquidated trading. See, that's the problem, is like you don't have to trade. Sometimes trading is not the best idea. Sometimes buying and holding great assets, great companies like Tesla. I mean, it sucks. I feel like Tesla needs to hire a CEO, because I love a lot of the things Elon says. I don't agree with everything, but when Tesla is being hijacked by a guy that has opinions on political matters, you don't see Tim Cook making a lot of political commentary, but Elon Musk cannot control himself. He's tweeting constantly, which is his right. He owns X. He wants people to come to X. He's the #1 followed guy over there. But my gosh, it definitely takes a hit. I don't know. I do think that Tesla would rally if he announced he's hiring a CEO. But you get that. With a crazy genius like Elon Musk, you got to take the bad with the good. And this too shall pass. Eventually people will realize Elon Musk is Elon Musk, and Tesla's is Tesla. Are the cars any good? You know, what are the pricing? Like, eventually, so it's just a storm. You got to weather it. But with that said, guys, please like, subscribe. Feel free to join my free Telegram group where I share with you all the moves I'm making, the stocks that I'm buying, and how much I'm making trading and how much I'm losing. Wow, what a bad day. Lost a lot of money, guys, but I also sold Bitcoin at 69,200 that I was holding for years. I just sold it. I made 97K profit. But yeah, I kind of made a lot of bad decisions in the meantime. I got to learn from these mistakes. With that said, guys, I got to go have lunch. This video is sponsored by Doritos Minis and Sun Chips Minis. I'm going to put these probably on my sandwich, cut the bread, put the butter on the bread, put some chicken cheese, heat it, add a couple of these little crackers in between the bread and the chicken. I don't need to go eat at a restaurant, guys. I don't have that kind of money. I lost it all, liquidated. Anyways, think about me. Join my Telegram group. We have a lot of fun. Actually, we don't have any fun in there. I rule it like a dictator. All right? Because if you come in shilling your own little coin and what do you think of this? I can't have it, guys, because there's so many marketers that come in and act like they're newbies, but they're like, what do you think of this coin? And really they're just promoting it. So I drive a tight ship. No, what is the saying? Let me know in the comment. I can't think about it. Anyways, if you made it this far in the video, thank you. I love you. Like, subscribe. See you in the next one. Bye.